Good evening. Developing now, the scene of the helicopter crash that killed the pilot and flight nurse and injured a paramedic on Tuesday has been turned over to the FAA and the NTSB.
The crash site all too familiar for one Valley mother who lost her 3 children and their father in a plane crash Thanksgiving Eve 4 years ago.
She often thinks about that day and still believes the restrictions put in place by the FAA played a role in the crash.
Kevin Kennedy is live in the newsroom with more on Karen Perry's efforts to make the airspace there safer. Kev?
Yeah, guys, Karen Perry is not alone in wanting the airspace restrictions raised. The Arizona Pilots Association has been fighting the change for years and feels it could be done without impacting commercial flights flying into Sky Harbor. The skies above Sky Harbor often busy. Planes, big ones, crisscrossing the airspace. 40 miles to the east, an air battle of sorts is still being waged, one that centers around a massive and sometimes dangerous mountain.
There is no leeway out there. You have to know exactly where you are.
The issue involves restricted airspace. Lowered in 2007 to 5,000 feet, small aircraft can't go above that without getting permission. Part of the mountain stands more than 5,000 feet high.
Trying to get that clearance in a timely manner, it just doesn't work out very well.
Lowered by the FAA to make it safer for large planes flying into Sky Harbor, Jim Tim with the Arizona Pilots Association says it's now more dangerous for small ones.
I would certainly expect to see another bad accident.
In 2011, 6 people were killed when a small plane slammed into the mountain. Karen Perry lost all 3 of her kids.
I think it just invites problems. The mountain is there.
A pilot herself, Perry convinced this crash, or the one this week, won't be the last.
I think it's possible that it could happen again. Unfortunately, yes, unless they change the airspace.
Tim says the Arizona Pilots Association is still talking with the FAA, but is not optimistic the air above the mountain will be changed anytime soon. Tim would actually like to see restrictions for smaller aircraft raised to 6,000 feet. A spokesperson for the FAA told me small aircraft pilots are granted permission when they ask to use that airspace more than 90% of the time. We're live in the newsroom. I'm Kevin Kennedy, 12 News.